Here's the exact 3-day training splits that I use with busy clients. People think they don't have time, when in reality, you can just work out 3 days a week for 30 or 40 minutes and actually get great results. To be honest with you, that's what most of my guys do. They're busy individuals with kids, a corporate job, and traveling frequently for work. Myself included, I only work out 3 or 4 days a week max now when it comes to my weight training. And some of my sessions, they're even at home. By the way, I'm Jacob, a coach, a dad, an Ironman athlete, and I've worked with over 500 people in the last 10 years, helping them get in the best shape of their life. Now let's get straight into this. First of all, let's talk about why the concept of just training 3 days a week actually works. Secondly, it's easier to recover, and particularly if you have a busy lifestyle. And recovery is key when it comes to muscle growth and increasing performance. Thirdly, it's easy to stick to. You don't have to worry about being in the gym every single day. You just need to block out 3 30 to 40 minute gaps per week. And finally, it's going to be easier for you to see bigger increases in your performance in the gym if you're more rested and recovered. So here's the 3 different types of workout splits I would recommend if you're just going to be training 3 days a week. Option 1 could be 3 full body workouts. You pick 1 exercise per a major muscle group and do 2 to 3 hard sets. You could then finish off with 1 or 2 isolations, and you do this 3 times a week or slightly changing up the exercises. For example, day 1 could be a flat dumbbell chest press, day 2 could be an incline dumbbell chest press. Day 1 could be a single arm row, day 2 could be a lat pull down. You get the idea. Option 2, you could do a push, pull, and a full body. This means that every single muscle group will get worked twice a week rather than 3 times, but the volume will be distributed very much the same way. Meaning everything on day 1, you'll be working the front of your body, day 2 would be everything posteriorly, and day 3 would be a full body workout. And the final option could be day 1 upper body, day 2 lower body, day 3 full body. These really, in my opinion, are the 3 best setups when it comes to picking a 3-day workout split. Now the key principles behind making this work are firstly making sure whichever split you pick, you train each muscle group 2 to 3 times a week. Now in terms of the options that I've just given you, that is always going to be the case. Secondly, you are training hard enough in each session to actually stimulate some form of muscle growth. This is key, and if you don't do this, regardless of how much you train or the exercises you pick, it's not going to be effective. You need to make sure that them last few reps generally do get quite difficult, and sometimes you may not even hit your necessary suggested rep range. Finally, work in a 6 to 12 rep range and float within this rep range. As you get closer to 12 consistently, increase the weight, it will drop back down, and your aim is to slowly build the reps up over the next few weeks. Now, all these guys that you can see on screen have only trained 3 or 4 days a week. And as I've already said, myself included in that. Now, if you want help building a simple plan just like this, tap on the link in the description and complete the questionnaire, and I'll reach out personally with more information in terms of how I can help.